What is up the world? It is your friendly neighborhood slipgator here, and I believe I can fly. I believe I could touch the sky. I'm flying all around, it's really great. And there's the valley, it's so different now because we kick butt. HermitCraft feed the beast. And we're flying so much, it's so great. Anyway, yeah, guys, so hang glider, it's a thing. Couple things you guys were telling me about in the comment section of the down there, and yeah, so one of them is a hang glider, and it's really cool. It's really kind of neat. As you see right here, you can put it on your back, and it's a thing, and then when you're walking, you can just jump and fly a little bit, jump and fly a little bit, and it works pretty good. It's kind of cool. It's kind of a cool thing. So yeah, if you want to make one of your own hang gliders, you can look right in the NEI, type in hang. So you see one of these things, you get a hang glider, it's a stick, or it's a river cane, no, stick and two glider wings. And these are made with leather and a couple of sticks, and that's it. So yeah, a lot of different stuff and things have been going on since last time we hung out. So we built a road the other night. We're trying to do some kind of planning about stuff and things here in the starter town. And so you guys see I'm getting a little bit of a jitter. I don't know, Monster is a little intensive on the system requirements and stuff. I even turned off Skype, and I'm still feeling like I'm getting a little bit of a jitter. So I don't know. And I have like my graphics I have render distance on far, which is normal. But I have max FPS, graphic fast, VSync's off. VSync on, is that gonna no, VSync should be off, right? Yeah, whatever, it's fine. So anyway, we did the road planning, and it's coming along good. And Jevin got a starter house over here. He's got all the micro blocks going on and stuff like that. He's got some cool looking stuff here. He's got this little seat, oak seat, so cool. So, and then over in this area, Unhost has been going crazy. He's been on the server. Unhost, I don't know, man. We haven't seen a lot of him in the last season or anything. He was on for a little while, but he's been like living here. Look at him. He's over there just making stuff. He's just like, this is me, I'm Unhost, and I make stuff. So we finally got an enchanting area, which is cool. And he's set up this little area over here where we've got all sorts of different crops. Let me just take all your cottons. Give me your cottons immediately. And he's also got some magic crops over here. I don't think any of these are fully grown yet, but these are ender lilies, which give you ender pearls. Pretty rad, pretty rad. And just some other the regular berries and some of the other magic crops. So pretty cool stuff and things there. And the road goes up over into this area. And there's the nether portal. Scariest place ever. Oh, hold on. You got to always have your hang glider on. It's just so much faster. It's so much better. Zoom. Zoom. Oh, and I changed one of the trees over here. I went out and started looking around for better trees or different trees, something to match. And I found the black tree. But the wood is so rad. I want to end up harvesting a lot of this dark wood eventually. But yeah, I did some other things off camera. And you know, a lot of you guys have been talking about, first of all, naming the luggage. So we have our luggage buddy, and you guys have been talking about naming him. Now, unfortunately, from what I understand, if you name him and then you pick him up and set him down, it just goes away. So we can't name luggage. Sorry. Too bad, so sad. But I did do some Tinker stuff, and you can see in my hand now I have John. John. So I have John, and decided that we're going to name all of our tools in this season of the Feed the Beast series after Cylons from Battlestar Galactica. That's what we're going to do. So number one Cylon's name is John. And so, yeah, if you haven't watched BSG, I've been watching it quite a bit, and I talk about it on Twitter sometimes. I watch it at night kind of before I go to sleep. Yeah, if you haven't yet, you can follow me on Twitter. The link's in the down there, @Slipgator. But I did some Tinker stuff, but you know what? A lot of the guys are doing Tinker stuff, and I think DMAC just did, his video was really good, and he explained a lot about how Tinkers works. So I'm not really going to go into it. I think that if you need to know about Tinkers, you can just Google it, FTB Tinkers Construct, and then you'll be able to find out some stuff. But I have my pattern chest over here, but then in this area, I've got some of my different casts, and I've gone ahead and made some things. I have an axe head and a shovel head here. But as far as what we have on John, or you can see right there, so what I did is I made a obsidian tool rod with a paper binding and just an iron axe head. And then I put a diamond on it for durability 500. I put an emerald on it for plus 50% durability. I put haste, which is redstone. No. Yes, haste, which is redstone, luck, which is lapis, and so it's fortune 3, and it has the maximum for like one level of haste, and then I put a piece of moss on it as well for auto repair. So it'll auto repair, and it works pretty good. We can come down here and take a look. I have some other stuff to tell you about. Oh, do I not have? Oh noes. Where is my turtle? So I had a turtle. Where is my turtle? Oh, and I have this thing too. I got to tell you about. Is it nighttime? It's not nighttime, is it? So somebody in the comment section had told me about this item. It's called the sleeping bag, and it's really funny because if you remember, Joe Hills and I did a video that was on his channel, and we were talking about where is my turtle. We were talking about it would be cool if there's a sleeping pill or like a tent or some sort of item that you could use to sleep that like wouldn't reset your spawn point but allow you to sleep anywhere mobily. And so the sleeping bag does that, guys. It's pretty unbelievable. Pretty easy to make. It's 4 pieces of carpet and 4 pieces of wool. And then it says it has a durability. Like if you look on the lower left there, it says 241, but there's no durability on it. I think all the items. See, this item doesn't have a durability, but this guy does. But I've used it a few times and it doesn't seem to be having a problem. There's my turtle right there. So I also want to tell you guys about this. So I started using this turtle. Oh man, all of the junk is in here. So but you can see my mining speed's pretty good with this thing, and it's fortune 3. So we're gonna get all of the fortunes, all of the stuff and things. So if we ever want to, when we want to get diamonds or something like that, in this pre-quarry period that we have here, it's going to be awesome. So let's check it out. Look at that. All of the coal. Give it to me. Pretty rad. But what I've been doing in order to make these little tunnels like this is I've been using the wisdom of others. I've been using the wisdom of the Hypno. So Hypno did a video a while ago where he talked about a program that he wrote for turtles. And what the program will allow you to do, let's count it out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go 7. We'll go 2 in like this. And what it'll allow you to do is you need about 10 torches in the second slot there, and then you just type in your program. And you'll see what it's going to do is it's going to go left and right, and it's going to poke in little holes. You'll see it'll come back, then it's going to go that way, and it's going to poke in little holes. And then once it's done doing that, it places this torch. So once it's done doing that, it's going to come back, and it's going to go forward and dig down 1. I can't remember how many blocks it goes, 3 or 2, yeah. And then it's going to poke a little hole in and poke a little hole in. It's just going to do that for, I can't remember what the program's set for, 100 blocks forward, I think. And so then you get these little things like this, and what you can do is just kind of come through and mine out your stuff and things that the little pokey guy finds. It's pretty rad, right? Like, it's a really nice way to mine. And it saves you a lot of time, and it saves you a lot of wear and tear on your tools. So we don't need any saltpeter. What were you got here? But so I've been doing this a little bit, gathering up some resources. And, it's been great. Like, I'm getting a lot of good stuff. So, yeah. But, give to me the blocks. Perfect. So this essence ore for magic crops is what I've been going after. I'm going to try to get some, I don't know exactly what. I don't know. There's a bunch of different magic crops you can make. You can make ruby seeds now. You can do, you can do diamond seeds. You can do ender pearl seeds. There's so many cool things. I'm not sure which one I want to do, but you need tons of essence, like huge amounts. I think I had like 10 stacks of this essence dust, and it didn't even give me 1 seed. Like, you need more than 10 stacks. I can't remember the math on it, but it's quite a large amount. But yeah, anyway, so I set my turtle down, and he does his thing. And then I kind of go around and do something. You got to stay in the area and make sure the chunks don't get unloaded, because then he'll stop what he's doing. But yeah, and it's a pretty good program. I think it like doesn't have a problem with lava or anything like that. I'm trying to see if we got any diamonds. But I can come back here and get this stuff figured out. But what I was thinking about doing today is I was thinking that maybe we might build a couple more tools for Tinker's Construct. So I also just realized I kind of skipped over some other things that you guys may. I forgot I hadn't told you guys about this stuff. So I made some of the gold reinforced lockers, and so now there's lockers. So you saw I put some of these up in here, but yeah. So you can stack 2 lockers on top of each other, and you get a bigger inventory. And then each one of these is separate. So you can see this is separate from this one. So, and then these are 2 different little tinier separate ones down here. And then I put some item frames up here to kind of denote what they are. This is like, processed ores, redstone stuff, wood. These are ores that are unable to be processed by this machine, which I built, which I haven't showed you guys yet. And then over here I have just a couple of different materials areas, and then this is all of the cobble, all of the wacky cobble and dirt, and then this is all of the regular cobble and mossy, and I have some stone tool rods in here too. So let me grab some coal real quick because I want to fill. Oh wait, no, coal's in here now. I think you're in here, aren't you, Cole? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. So all right, that was weird. Right over here, what we have is a steam dynamo, and underneath you can see there's a microblock of birchwood planks cover. That's covering some water. And there's water down underneath here because the steam dynamo requires water and some sort of fuel source to create steam. And then you'll see here in a second, or is it filling this up right now? So what it's doing is creating RF, which is the new type of, it's a new type of power that is, oh, I didn't know that. Look at that. The tooltips. I didn't know you could just mouse over it. Oh, sweet. RF stands for like, I can't remember, guys. Redstone, fun. I don't know. Anyway, it is the new thermal expansion power type. And now instead of just one sort of like energy cell or something like that, if we look at energy cells, you should see that there's a few different kinds. Hardened energy cells, redstone energy cells, resin energy cells, leadstone energy cells, creative, and there's another leadstone there. And so the steam dynamo is creating RFs by burning this coal fuel, and then that's being stored in the leadstone energy cell. And leadstone will hold a maximum, you can see this 80 RF. So the leadstone energy conduit, I do believe, does a maximum of 80. Yeah, see, so you have basically different types, 400 RF, 10,000 RF. But all these machines, all this is working with this leadstone. So also now the leadstone energy cell has a configurable interface. So you actually have to configure the input and outputs of these now in order to get them to work. And I just have this set up as a pulverizer and a redstone furnace here. And so you can just take your ores that you want to have go through the system, and they'll filter down into the hopper, and they'll get pulverized, and then the furnace furnaces them, and then that outputs them into that chest right there. So just a little tiny machine. I know we're not going to be doing, we're trying our best to not do a lot of machine work here in the spawn town. Just wanted something to get a little bit of ore processing online, just so I can get some raw materials to build with. So over in here now at our smeltery, I've got a little teeny weeny bit of molten gold, because what I did was I made a broadhead casing, or a broadhead cast. I can't remember what else we want. There's like if you heard that was my cell phone. I'm such a noob. So what we want to do is make a couple of different tools here today. So I want to make a long sword. Now, previously I've made a Tinker's broadsword, but I do believe the long sword, I don't know if it does more damage, but I want to play with it because I don't really know. And then we're also going to make the lumber axe. We're going to make a hammer, and we're going to make an excavator. I don't know if I want an excavator. I don't think so. Actually, I think I just want a regular shovel, but I do want the lumber axe, so I haven't never made one of those either. A battle axe might be cool though too. It can also bring down small trees. Right click, this ability is incomplete. Area of effect, harvest wood. Bash, knocks enemy further away than normal. Heavy melee weapon. I don't know. Do we want a battle axe, do you think? That might be kind of cool. Or a cleaver? Oh, it's a heavy defensive weapon. I'm just reading up right here. Blocks, cuts wide variety of damages in half. Beheading 2 beheads mobs. That's pretty cool. I haven't even seen this stuff yet. I don't think we're gonna build a Tinker's Bow. Maybe we'll get into that. But I don't know. I kind of feel like I want a regular shovel. I want the longsword, and then we want the, where's the other axe? The lumber axe. So I'm going to start making a couple more casts for all the different things we have. I have the broadhead cast there. There's the hammerhead cast, the shovel head cast. And I have my iron shovel top. I made a regular iron axe head, but I don't need that. I need the broadhead axe. So I'm going to do a little bit more of making of materials, and then I'll bring you back and kind of we'll put stuff and things together. You know, guys, I'm a little bit away, about 500 blocks away from the valley and the houseboat. And I found this, and I think Jasassin had shown this in one of his videos. Look at this terrain gen. It's kind of amazing. Look, it's a swimming horse. Is that even possible? Horses tread water? But look at this terrain gen. I'm so excited. Like, I'm having such a good time back at the spawn town, just like getting stuff to go and make roads and being all noob. But I cannot wait to get some power armor and get exploring as well. But anyway, yeah, so this desert doesn't have any cactus in it. So I don't know. I'm just on the search for cactus. I'm going to try to find some cactus. I want to try to build my sword. Maybe I just won't bother. But I was going to try to put jagged on it, which I believe comes from having cactus, but this is a cactusless desert, so I don't really know what can be done about that. And I don't believe there's any way to make cactus in this mod pack. I think that'd be weird. I know, it's kind of weird to say that, but say like I'm trying to make cactus, but there's a lot of different things you can do in the mod pack. Oh, what's this stuff? But yeah, random. Oh, shiny thing. What is it? Red sandstone. Oh, nothing major. Anywoozle. Yeah, sorry. All right, let's get back to making tools. All right, here we go. We got a bunch of stuff and things that we're going to put together. But first, I still got about 14 molten ingots in here. So we're going to go back to the old school. You know this device from the Smeltron 9000. Bam, we're going to get the redstone clock on here. Should be able to stick it right there. Yeah, and then that will go ahead and it'll automatically pour for me. Unfortunately, I haven't got anything hooked up. I can get something underneath there, a hopper to get that going. But whatevs, that's over there. That's doing that thing. So I found, or Unhost actually gave me, there's a different kind of cactus now, and I think it's part of some sort of a tree called a saguario cactus. Saguario cactus? I don't know. Anyway, it worked. So we got these 3 pieces right here, and we're going to stick these together like so. Iron sword blade. I was looking into making alumite, and I just got, the rabbit hole got too deep. Paper handguard and the cactus tool rod. So this is jagged rideable reinforced 1. I think that'll be good. Bam, for now. Now we're going to put some modifiers and stuff and things on here, but just not just yet. So bam, 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 bam. In this we're going to be making that guy right there. Iron broadhead, iron large plate, paper binding, obsidian rod. Bam! One of those right there. And then we'll go with the excavator as well. Like so. And again, we're going iron, iron, paper, obsidian. So we add the obsidian because it has a higher mining speed. And then the paper to get extra modifiers. And the iron is for just the durability. So now we got one of them. Bam, bam. So these tools we can stick down in our garbage area for now. We might end up enchanting these or doing something with them, but not at ATM. And I might get into making a bow. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to make a bow or not. All right. So, yeah. So now I got to take all the rest of these ingots out of here. And also got to think about what modifiers we're going to put on these new tools, too. I don't know how much more stuff I have. I got some lapis. I got tons of redstone. Only a little bit of lapis left, which I might want to use on the longsword. But I don't think it's enough to get me looting 3. But yeah, I don't know. I got to look into it. I'm going to be right back. All right, so check it out. We got John, who is the number 1. He was the guy from Quantum Leap. And then Leoben and Deanna, who's loosely lawless, and Simon, who's the doctor. And yeah, so this guy's actually jagged. I have a little bit of looting on it, so it's looting 2. And then Deanna and Leoben I just maxed out on redstone, which is haste. So let's go ahead and check these out real quick. Just gonna kind of take a look out. Is it night? It is almost night. Let's just go ahead and head over here. There are some trees that we can take out. I just want to kind of see how this works out. I'm assuming it's going to be like BA. So that's pretty fast. Yeah, not bad at all, right? Bam! Bam! Peace out, trees. So it looks like it starts 3x3 from the bottom block. But yeah, that's piecing these trees out super fast. Oh, is it doing the whole tree? Oh, I think it might just be doing the whole tree. I thought it just did a 3x3. I guess maybe it's just like BA now. Sweet. And then what about that? I don't know if I want to test the excavator up here. Maybe we should go over to the desert. Maybe we should sleep and then head over to the desert and see. You know, this episode's getting a little long. Slip episodes aren't normally this long, or they're normally this long and then they end. Maybe we just might have to make this one an extra special long episode. So let's sleep. I don't remember. You know what else? I don't remember if I showed you guys the crops I put up here either. I can't remember if I did that in the last episode or not. So yeah, I got bunches of crops over here. Just some different stuff and things that I'm growing. And then the ladder that heads up to the top. So let's go ahead and head up. Oh, we're going to need... Come here, man. We're going to need our hang glider. So luggage also is just a really nice beginning starter like bag. To be honest with you, I haven't been having him hang out with me very much, but he's a good bag. So let's just head over here, get up a little bit higher. I believe I can. Ooh, I'm gonna fly into that chunk error. This should be absolutely no problem. That is so cool. Oh, look at that cave. Oh, get over here, man. I want to look at the cave. Oh, it's underground ravine, a crevasse. All right, so let's get the Leoben out here. And oh man, oh man. Oh, that's bad stuff. We don't want to go in there. Let's just hit it. Let's go down another one. That seems to work pretty good. Yeah, we'll take it. Except I got no way to do single blocks, but whatevs. It's still cool, right? It's super bad, super BA, super amazing. So we got our tools. Oh, yeah, and I'm going to have to end up going to the nether. I want to get looting 3 on Simon, and then what I'll end up doing also is I need... Oh, man. Oh, no. It's okay. It's okay. I'm fine. I had to log out there real quick because that was super scary. I almost didn't make it. I almost didn't make it through that chunk border. I never know, like, I've never really had a problem. Oh, that's where I want to be. I've never had a problem glitching into like a chunk border or a glitched out chunk like that and losing anything or having a problem with my player file or anything. But I always get afraid anytime I go in there that like something drastically incorrect is going to go on and I'm going to end up being screwed and lose all my items. But honestly, the stuff that we have right now, it's good and it works really good and it wasn't that expensive. The lapis, each one of them I put the modifier on for the additional slot modifier slot. That's a gold block and a diamond. We have a good amount of diamonds. The gold is a little pricey, so that wasn't that great. But yeah, there wouldn't be too tough to replace. But with the sword with Simon, once I get the nether quartz on there, it's going to be pretty pricey. But also, one of the last things I forgot, I know I didn't show you guys this. Check it out. Magnum torch. We got a magnum torch up here. It's so awesome that like for 64 blocks in every direction, there are no mob spawns in the area. And it's taken Monster from being total disaster zone to like, super chilled. And what our plan is for the town area, Hypno and I talked about it, and we're going to go around, I think, on top of the mountain, and we're going to build little altars. And each one of the altars will be like 60 blocks apart or maybe a little bit, maybe 40 blocks apart so they overlap a little bit. But we're going to try to basically map it out so that we can despawn or make the entire area, like a spawn-free zone. So, yeah, that's going to be it for today, guys. If you liked the video, please don't forget to hit the like button. Feel free to share and favorite it as you see fit. Don't spam it on Reddit. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.